The story of Rome begins with the tale of Romulus and Remus, twin brothers raised by a she-wolf. Abandoned and left to die, their survival under the she-wolf's care spoke to the city's destined strength and resilience. While the reality of Rome's foundation is shrouded in the mists of time, that captures the spirit of the city's early people, hardy, determined, and ambitious.
From these humble beginnings, a city-state emerged, evolving from a monarchy to a republic. This shift in power from a single ruler to a system of elected officials and representative bodies would shape the destiny of Rome and leave an indelible mark on Western civilization.
The Roman Republic, formally established in 509 BC, was not a democracy in the modern sense. Yet, it embodied principles of shared power and civic responsibility. At the heart of this system were the citizens, divided into patricians, the wealthy elite, and plebeians, the common people. This division, however, was not static. Over centuries of struggle, the plebeians fought for and won greater rights, enshrined in laws like the 12 Tables, an early example of codified law. This constant negotiation between different social groups fostered a dynamic and at times turbulent political landscape.
The Roman Republic's early centuries were marked by both internal strife and external threats. Internally, the struggle between patricians and plebeians over political and economic rights continued to shape the social and political order. Externally, Rome faced challenges from neighboring tribes and cities, conflicts that honed the Roman army into a formidable force. It was through these trials by fire that Rome learned to adapt, innovate, and ultimately dominate, laying the groundwork for its future expansion.
The seeds of an empire were sown not in a single moment of conquest, but through this gradual process of resilience, adaptation, and an unyielding determination to not only survive, but thrive. Rome's rise to power was not a foregone conclusion. It was forged in the crucible of conflict, most notably the Punic Wars. This series of 3 wars, waged against Carthage, a powerful maritime empire based in North Africa, would determine the course of Western civilization. The First Punic War, from 264 to 241 BC, saw Rome, traditionally a land power, construct a navy and challenge Carthage for control of the Mediterranean Sea. This victory, hard won over decades, demonstrated Roman adaptability and strategic brilliance. The Second Punic War, from 218 to 201 BC, brought Rome to the brink of annihilation. Hannibal, a Carthaginian general of unmatched tactical genius, crossed the Alps with his army and elephants, winning a series of stunning victories against Roman legions. Yet, even Hannibal at the gates of Rome could not break the spirit of the Republic. Rome rallied, under the leadership of figures like Scipio Africanus, eventually defeating Hannibal and crushing Carthage's power. The Third Punic War, from 149 to 146 BC, a much smaller conflict, resulted in the complete destruction of Carthage, its people sold into slavery, and its land sown with salt. The Punic Wars were a turning point in Roman history. Victory brought immense wealth and territory, transforming Rome from a regional power into a dominant force in the Mediterranean. However, these victories came at a cost. The Roman Republic, forged in the fires of early conflict, began to show signs of strain under the weight of its own success. The influx of wealth from conquered territories led to social tensions as the gap between the rich and poor widened. The legions, once comprised of citizen soldiers, increasingly relied on landless veterans loyal to their generals, not the Senate. These internal pressures, simmering beneath the surface of Roman society, would eventually erupt, threatening the very foundations of the Republic. Yet, amidst these growing pains, the Roman spirit of adaptation and innovation remained. New challenges, both internal and external, would force the Republic to evolve, setting the stage for the next chapter in Rome's remarkable story, the rise of empire. Central to Rome's success was not merely military might, but a complex interplay of law, citizenship, and republican. The Roman legal system, a marvel of pragmatism and adaptability, played a pivotal role in holding together a diverse and expanding empire. At its heart was the concept of jus gentium, or law of nations, a flexible framework that could be applied to conquered peoples and foreign subjects, fostering a degree of unity and order across vast distances and cultures. Roman citizenship, a coveted privilege, served as a powerful tool for integration and control. Granted selectively to conquered peoples, it offered access to legal protections, economic opportunities, and a sense of belonging within the Roman world. This pragmatic approach to citizenship, combined with a degree of local autonomy, fostered a sense of shared identity and loyalty, strengthening Roman rule and allowing for the relatively peaceful administration of vast territories. Underpinning these practical mechanisms were of the Roman Republic. While far from a perfect democracy, the Republic instilled in its citizens a sense of shared responsibility for the common good. Concepts like civic duty, the rule of law, and the importance of public service formed the bedrock of Roman society. These, though often challenged and corrupted, provided a powerful narrative of unity and purpose, justifying Roman expansion and shaping its impact on the world. This unique blend of pragmatism and principle allowed Rome to govern effectively, integrate conquered cultures, and project its power far beyond its Italian heartland. The Roman model of governance, with its emphasis on law, citizenship, and republican values, would have a profound and lasting influence on Western civilization. Even as the Republic faced internal turmoil and the rise of powerful individuals, these foundational principles continued to shape the Roman world, laying the groundwork for the transition from republic to empire. By the 1st century BC, the Roman Republic, once a symbol of stability and prosperity, faced a period of unprecedented crisis. The very successes that brought Rome wealth and power had also sown the seeds of its own undoing. Social tensions, political corruption, and the rise of powerful generals threatened to tear the Republic apart.
Against this backdrop of turmoil emerged one of history's most iconic figures, Gaius Julius Caesar. A brilliant military strategist, a shrewd politician, and a master of propaganda, Caesar rose to prominence through a combination of military victories, popular reforms, and ruthless ambition. His conquests in Gaul, modern-day France, further expanded Roman territory and filled Roman coffers, but also demonstrated the growing power of individual generals and the loyalty they commanded from their legions.
This erosion of traditional power structures, coupled with Caesar's growing popularity and ambition, alarmed the Roman Senate, who saw him as a threat to the Republic.
In 49 BC, Caesar crossed the Rubicon River, a symbolic act that marked his defiance of the Senate and plunged the Republic into civil war. Caesar's victory in this conflict effectively ended the Roman Republic, though not without a final act of violence.
In 44 BC, fearing his growing power and ambition, a group of senators assassinated Caesar on the floor of the Senate, an event immortalized in Shakespeare's play. While Caesar's reign was short-lived, his impact was profound. He had exposed the weaknesses of the late Republic, demonstrated the power of a charismatic leader backed by military might, and set in motion a chain of events that would lead to the establishment of the Roman Empire. In death, Caesar became a martyr for some and a cautionary tale for others, his name forever linked to the tumultuous transition from Republic to Empire.